Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be showing you around Riu Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. So I'm going to be showing you around the whole hotel, giving you a full tour of all the facilities, places to eat, places to grab a drink, the entertainment options, the pools, the beach, and we'll also give you a tour of our double sea view room. So we're going to show you everything the hotel has to offer, so stay tuned for this one, it's going to be good. So before we get stuck into the hotel, I'll just cover the location where we're at here. So the hotel's located on Dubai Island, so it's around 25 to 30 minutes away from the centre of Dubai, about 15 or so minutes from Dubai International Airport, and you're looking about an hour and 20 depending on traffic to Abu Dhabi. So it's a very sort of peaceful area in terms of there's not much around. There's a few hotels that are going up around us, so it's very much an area on the rise. Big open roads that aren't too busy. There's certainly no shops or any facilities around the hotel you can walk to. There's nothing here really, so it's just the hotel. So I wouldn't stay here if you're planning on walking to any facilities or any entertainment or otherwise. We're next door to another hotel, but other than that, nothing around. But let's head inside and I'll show you the inside. So with the location of the hotel being quite remote, if you do want to get around, you've got a few options here. So there's tons of ample free parking in the basement area. So you scan your room key and it opens the barrier and you can park for free as long as you want under there, and there's lifts directly up to the hotel rooms. Or there's taxis parked outside all day that will be ready to take you anywhere. And then your excursions too, if you book any of those, can collect right outside the hotel. So I definitely recommend getting out and about, seeing Dubai and doing some of the shops and the experiences here, because it's well worth it if you made all your way to the UAE, because there's some unbelievable stuff to do. So we'll head inside now. I'll show you the lobby and reception area. So it's quite busy at the moment as I film this. We're in May UK half term, so there's a lot of English and European families here enjoying a stay. As a result, the hotel was very busy. But here we have the main lobby area. So to the left we've got the reception check-in desk. It's manned 24 hours, and I've just got to give a shout out straight away to the amazing staff. Speak fantastic English, they're always extremely helpful, and yeah, great service from them. We've got lots of seating in the centre and around the edges. On the opposite side we've got a bit of a security help desk, and we've noted that the security the hotel is very good. The check-in wristbands are making sure the alcohol rules are being adhered to, in that they're not being taken out the bars or the beach area. We've got the Spices a la carte restaurant, which is the Asian, and we've got the Dira conference facilities. And moving over to the corner we've got the main buffet restaurant. So I filmed all three of the services there, breakfast, lunch and dinner, so I'll show you those during this video. Got some escalators and lifts down to the beach level. Some more seating in this sort of area with tables. It's nice to get out the sun and heat for a bit, because it just gets extremely hot in the UAE. So it's definitely worth getting in, cooling down for a bit if you need to. And we've got some restrooms to the right of the check-in desks. So the hotel is split into two sections. You've got Tower A and Tower B. So there's lifts on both sides of the lobby to access them. So there's 3 lifts either side, and they tend to be quite quick. They'll take you up and down to your rooms. There is some emergency stairs, but the main way of getting up and down is via these lifts on both sides. And they are linked to your room key, so you need to scan your key before you can get to the floor, which is good for security, so you stop people going to floors they're not meant to be. And then we'll head to the sort of front left as you're walking through the main entrance doors to this little corridor. So down here we've got the spa and we've got the shop, so I'll show you that. So down that corridor we've got the little retail shop. It is just a little store with some clothing and essentials in. So clothing bits, some Dubai merch, a little fridge with some Red Bulls, some bracelets, crisps, and chewing gums, some Dubai chocolate, look at that, and more clothes, and you've got sun creams here, nappies, a few medicines, strepsils, that kind of thing. So I'll just show you them just in case you need any essentials whilst you're here. And as we continue down that same corridor, so we're still looking out onto the front of the hotel, this is where you'll find the spa and salon. So let's go find that. And here we are, here's the spa and health facilities. It smells very nice. And we've got some of the treatment rooms. And the salon just through the left. And here we've got the gym. Here we go, this is the gym. You've got some live fitness machines, sort of treadmill, cross trainer, weight machines, towels, water. So yeah, some decent facilities in the gym, if that's your bag. Nicely aircon too. Here we go, so going through the changing rooms leads you to the jacuzzi. Got a few lounges, a little jacuzzi bath, that's very nice. Nice and peaceful in here, it's very quiet. And within each set of changing rooms, you've got a sauna. So this is the men's, of course. And I think it's actually hotter outside than in there. But yeah, there's no one around. It's very peaceful in the spa and gym section. Heading back out now from the shop and spa and gym area. Back out into the main lobby, and I'll show you the Pearl Bar and Cafe and the sports bar. So we've got the Pearl Bar, so this is open all day, serving hot drinks, cocktails, alcohol, beer, soft drinks, water, that kind of thing. So it is a table service, plenty of tables in here, and every day we've got a cocktail of today. So today it's Tom Collins rather. It's a very good service at the bar. And then straight through we're going to the sports bar, so there's no alcohol allowed in this area. So in here we've got a couple of pool tables and chairs, so it's always quite busy in here. We've got a few screens with sport on, and we've got a drink station, and then sort of outside the hours of the main restaurant they stock it up with foods. We've got sandwiches, bit of cake, salad, got chicken nuggets, and food to go as well. So we've now got beef burger, chicken hot dog in sort of a heated cabinet, and some plates. So yeah, it's a nice little place. This is open till 5 AM I believe, the sports bar, so you can always grab drink and food in here if any of the restaurants are closed. And from Pearl you can also access the terrace area and sit out and have a drink here too. It's extremely warm, so if you are wanting aircon, definitely head inside because you're not going to cool down too much here. But we've got some beautiful views of the lower level of the hotel and the beach pool areas, so I'll take you down there next. So to access the pools and the beach you have to get the escalator or lift down to the ground floor. But before then you've got this little seating area. This is where you'll find all the reps. We've seen Emirates, TUI, some of the European reps. There's a computer at the back there, seen some kids playing games on it. It's a selection of books and magazines to borrow. And then we head out onto the pool and beach area. Got the beautiful fountains, lots of palm trees. It is very beautiful, and got to say there's always staff looking after all different elements of the landscape in the pools, cleaning it, keeping it spotless. So it's a very, very well looked after hotel. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So this hotel's got 3 pools, all open 8 AM till 6 PM. So the first is on the right side as you come out, and this is covered by the coral bar. So we see it's just sort of a rectangular, one section of it is sort of roped off for the swim up bar. So it's like a bath, it's super, super warm, surrounded by sun lounges, and these get snapped up very, very early. So it is definitely a hotel where people get up early to reserve sun lounges, obviously because it's so busy at the moment. People are definitely doing that. But yeah, so we've got a few sort of tables in the swim up bar, some seating, and serving the full menu from there. But then on the other side you've got the covered area, walk up bar. So same service in there. There are more staff that tend to at this side. You tend to only see one member of staff on the swim up side. But there's plenty of seating, and areas to get out of the sun for a bit under these umbrellas. Yeah, the bar service is fantastic. So you've got all known brands, so like Bacardi Dark, Bacardi White Rum, and it's not your cheap stuff here. And you can get coffees, teas, you can get soft serve ice creams as well from the machine. There's a different flavour slushy on every day. Even the tonic water's out of cans or Schweppes, so it's a premium service at the bar. A top tip for the bars as well is to bring your own cup. So if you've got like a Stanley cup or one of these little refillable cups with a built-in straw, take them to the bar and they'll fill them up. So it just means keeps your drink cooler for longer, and also you get more in it. So they're happy to fill those up. So yeah, make sure you bring one of these along, top tip. Then further down from the Coral Bar, you've got this little changing room. So if you do need to get changed on the beach, pool front, you can. And then you've got this sort of lounge area, covered sofas on the beachfront, which is very, very nice. And that's next to the Palm Italian restaurant and snack bar. So we've covered the right hand side, we'll move back into the middle, the fountains area, and I'll show you all the other facilities on the left. So from the middle fountains you can access the beach. It is just a low wall the whole length of it, so if you don't want to step over, you know, you're at the coral side, you want to get access to the beach, you kind of step over the little wall. But there are blue little walkways to go across, which is nice. And then this side we've got the towel hut. So when you check in, you're given a card per guest for a towel. So you just come to this little kiosk here and you can exchange it for a towel. And then when you're done with it, just pop the towel back in this little cage here and they'll give you those cards back, so you can get a fresh beach towel every day, and that's complimentary. Got the Riu Fun board, so it shows you all the activities, the fitness program, and then also the kids Riu Land program. And it'll also show you tonight's show. So it's at 9:30. We've got White Night, whatever that is. So the towels open 8 AM till 6:30 PM. We've got this cool little Riu Dubai photo op too with flowers. So from the towel hut we'll move over to the right side now, and we'll show you some of the other pools. So this is your second pool, covered by the Oasis swim up bar. So again, very busy pool, very busy round the pool too. I think this side it tends to be a bit busier, I'm not really sure why. But yeah, it's almost a mirror of the other side. So again, you've got the tables in the pool, you've got the swim up bar with seats, you've got lifeguards on duty too, so it's very safe. And the loungers quite tightly packed in this area under these sort of covers. But yeah, almost identical to the coral side. Just a walk-up bar serving the same drinks, same number of staff too, 3 behind the bar here. And then we walk out and we've got more seating, so we get a little bit quieter again in this section. So some nice areas just to sit down, grab a drink, read a book and chill. Some nice views out onto the beach. And then we keep walking this way and we've got our final pool. So this tends to be a bit of a quieter pool in terms of sound levels, because they haven't got music playing here, and it's also a lot bigger, so there's more space just to get in and have a dip. So that's next to the Moon Speciality restaurant, the Lebanese, and we've got again lots of lounges stacked to the side of it, and sort of divided in the middle too. Yeah, we've got umbrellas, and as we walk close to this side we've got the water sports centre too. So here's your water sports centre, so you can rent things like pedalo, kayaks, stand-up paddle. So it's just this sort of desk around here. It's got people renting all the equipment, and obviously we're right on the beachfront, so yeah, you can make the most of that. And at this side too you've got the volleyball courts, that's one of the activities, and also the little football posts. And from this pool we'll make our way around to the guest kids area, where you've got slides and a bit of a splash park. Before we get stuck into that, I'll just show you the bands that we get. So obviously with this being an all-inclusive resort, sort of unlimited food and drink all times, 24-hour all-inclusive, get these bands. So adults get a blue one, it's non-removable once it's on, and obviously if you go out and about you can have this on. And the kids get a red one. So that's just sort of given to you when you check in at the reception desk, and the staff will sort that. So next to that pool, you've got the Moon Lebanese Speciality restaurant. So I've got a bit of a video of that too. I'll show you that later on. And then to the left of the Moon Speciality restaurant is where you're going to find all the kids stuff. So you've got a Splash Water World, which has got a load of slides, a bit of a splash pad, and a splash play frame. And then in here you've got a little kiddie toddler baby splash pool. It's very shallow, safe, and covered too from the sun. And there's also a playground. In front of this playground is where the Riu Land Kids Club is located. So I think it's ages 4 to 12 for this. But it's free of charge if you're a guest, and there's 2 times. So it's a drop off, so you can do 10:30 till 12:30, 3 till 5:30. So there's always a sort of schedule in the information board there showing you what is on. So on a Monday there's no sessions, then the rest of the week sessions every day, and then mini disco or party in the evening. So Oliver went to this on one day, and after about 50 minutes we got a phone call from the staff saying he wanted to come away. It is just this small room, and we found for sort of the 50 minutes or so he'd just been sat in one spot at the table colouring, not doing a lot else, which is not really Oliver's thing. It sort of put him off a bit. I think they did have other activities planned, and for the afternoon too they're going to do a pirate treasure hunt and bits, but he wasn't really feeling it, and it was just a small room. So yeah, I mean there was only 2 other kids on it too. So for the number of kids that are in this hotel at the minute, I'm surprised there's only 3 in total in the kids club at that particular session, the morning one the other day. So maybe sort of shows why it's not so popular, because the kids don't enjoy it so much, I don't know. But Oliver didn't, and yeah, we've just been making use of all the other facilities. The staff were really, really nice, but yeah, I don't know if it was just the stuff they were up to wasn't really Oliver's thing. And then next to that we've got the Riu Fit area. So this is where some of the fit activities take place, and they've got yoga and a bit of a program of activities that takes place. Under here you've got the board in the corner showing times, and next to the towel hut. But also if you download the Riu app on the App Store, it's got the program on there too. The first thing we see when we're entering the water park is these big slides. So you've got the tallest one, which is the bowl super slide, so you go down and get dropped through the bottom there. You've got this red straight down one, and there's a bit of a racing slide, the orange and blue one, and then a bit of a twisty twirly one with that green and yellow one. So they're really cool, so I've had a couple of goes on them. They were really good. Then heading over to the splash park, got these little water guns spraying things. That's really fun for the kids. Oliver enjoyed that. Around this area too, you got some covered sun loungers. Again, we found they're quite busy sort of in the morning, being taken up, so but you can still obviously pop in here anytime and make use of the facilities even without a lounger. And then you've got the big play frame too. So you've got a number of slides on here, a bit of a twisting one, a tube one, the stairs up to the top. There's a big water bucket that comes down, and then there's a sort of orange and green racing slide, a small one just on the side there. So we've definitely been getting our use out of this one. This has been fantastic, great to have for the kids. So I thought I'd just cover a bit about the heat as well. So on average during our stay so far in May, it's been about 40 odd degrees Celsius every day, 41, 42 some days. So it's extremely hot, and to the point where on one of our theme park days we bumped into a few people from India, and they said it's actually hotter here than India where they're from. So it just sort of goes to show it is very, very hot here. So we sort of tried to deal with that by, you know, at lunchtime definitely being out of the sun. It is still warm in the shade, but at least you're not in direct sunlight. Going in for aircon breaks inside the hotel, because the aircon's fantastic, and just making use of the splash park too in the pools, because it just cools you down. But the sea is just beautiful. That's probably our favourite way just to cool down, because it's just lovely in there, nice and refreshing, nice to play with Oliver too. So we're just spending loads of time in the water, I think, at the minute, just because if you walk around too much like I am filming this video, you do a lot of sweating. And speaking of sweating, something that would make you sweat is having to blow up your inflatables. And I forgot to mention that at the Towel Hut, they'll blow up any lilos and inflatable stuff you've got. So we discovered that. Oliver got his dinghy blown up by the man, which was very handy. Saved my lungs. So I think your best shot for a sun lounger, if you don't fancy getting up early, is on the beach. 'Cause it's about 9 o'clock and we've still got this whole section free in front of Tower B. Tons and tons of sun loungers available with umbrellas and tables. Can't say the same for around the pool. Every single lounger is taken poolside, so people do get up very early, but it's obviously worth noting that the hotel, I'd say, is pretty much fully booked because it's extremely busy, but you can still get a lounge on the beach if you want one. And here we are enjoying the sea. What do you reckon, Mummy, to it? Give me a get. It's absolutely stunning. It's like a bath. It must be the warmest sea I've ever been in on any holiday. It is like a bath. It's nice and clear, you can see right to the bottom. It's nice and safe. And this section's just for our hotel too. So there are some water activities which I think are the next door hotel. Seen people doing those sort of water jetpack things. But yeah, the highlight for us, I think, this hotel so far is this beach. There's a lot more space for the loungers around the beach area, and then it's a very short walk to get into this gorgeous warm bath-like sea. And a chap yesterday actually found a starfish in the water snorkeling, and brought it in and showed it us. So Oliver's been building sandcastles, and they've also got a couple of lifeguards on duty too over there. It's nice and safe, and you've got the flag system. It's been green the whole time we've been here. Lovely and calm, and it is sand. The bottom too, there's a few little odd rocks. We've got a fishy there, I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, there's no sort of harsh, sharp rocks underwater. It's all mostly sand, lovely to walk in, and it's nice and shallow in this section too. Here we are. Doesn't the hotel just look absolutely beautiful from the sea? Stunning. And we've got the usual aircraft going over too. That's one of our highlights. So we love the planes. You get to see all sorts, especially lots of A380s come over. So the beach is really lovely to walk down. Like I said, the sand's very soft. It's sort of like a bit of a sort of shell type thing, but it is soft to walk on, and it's lovely. To sort of address the concerns really for some of the recent reviews is the construction. So a lot of people have been saying, you know, we're surrounded by construction, it's very bad, but actually it's not been an issue at all for us. Not heard any noise whatsoever from this construction site. I think they're building the new Riu Palace right next door, and yeah, no impact at all. It's not been dusty, it's not been any noise, you know, heavy machinery coming through, anything like that. It's almost like it's not there. So the only impact really is just sort of the skyline. Obviously you can see the cranes and stuff all the way around, but it's not causing any harm to us, and it's no issue. So yeah, if you've read those recent reviews, don't worry about the construction. It's not a problem. You certainly can't hear anything from the rooms. The only thing is this in Tower B, if you get one of the rooms sort of facing the construction, that might be a bit of a negative, but just email ahead. Just request a room not facing the construction at the Tower B side. That's the only top tip really. As for the other side, you've got another hotel, and on the front we saw earlier with the room tour, there's a sort of skyline of Dubai. There's a bit of a construction, an inactive construction site opposite, but again, no noise, and it's quite a bit far away, that one, so not an issue. But yeah, the beach is lovely to walk down, and some stunning views of the sea. While we're on the beach, it's probably just a good time to mention the sort of modesty rules, and the short and simple answer to that is they don't apply at the hotel. Just treat it, think of it as a sort of a Western setup. You can be in your bathing suits, you can be in your swimming trunks and stuff whilst you're at the hotel. You can drink alcohol, of course, and just do what you would do if you're going on a normal holiday in Europe or the Caribbean or whatever. So there's no issues with modesty in the tourist areas. And that goes for sort of the theme parks, the mall, everything. It's very relaxed really. You don't have to worry about the modesty rules in Dubai if you find yourselves in tourist areas. I'd just say if you're going to any sort of government buildings, and certainly if you're going to any mosques, make sure that you've got a cover for your shoulders and everything sort of below the knee, and potentially head coverings as well for the mosques. But definitely on the beaches, tourist areas, don't worry at all about it, you'll be fine. Right, so I thought it'd be time to show you our room in the hotel. So we're on the 8th floor in Tower B, so the hotel is split into sort of 2 towers. We're on the right side, so all the rooms are in sort of enclosed corridors which are air conditioned, which is nice. We've got a good view of the skyline, so in the distance you can see the Burj Khalifa sort of through the haze. But yeah, so it's just a bit of desert, slight construction on that side. And here we are, so we're in 8067, and this is a double room with sea view, so it is worth emailing ahead or asking at check-in if you can get a complimentary upgrade, because that's what we got. So we didn't have the sea view before, but we asked for it and we were given this room. So I'll just sort of show you the main area first. So we've got 2 large push-together beds, which is ideal. Oliver's got his own sofa bed. I thought it was quite nice because that was already made up for us when we arrived, so it was good at sort of 3 in the morning. We weren't having to scramble around and make that up. It was already done for us. The room's just been freshly cleaned as well by housekeeping. They've done a fantastic job. So sort of the facilities in the main bedroom bit. So we've got drawers both sides of the beds with a reading light and a normal light. UK plugs with 2 USB ports. You can control the ceiling fan from here too, but the air conditioning in the room is fantastic, like really good. So shouldn't really need the fan, we've not had it on yet. And plenty of bins around, a large mirror with a light, plenty of room for luggage too. It's good with our large suitcases, so you've got a suitcase stand and space underneath for shoes. Got a smart TV, so it's got YouTube and apps on. You can stream from your phone, so that's good for us with Oliver. Been watching Bluey and all his favourite shows on YouTube, with it, so it's internet enabled. 3 drawers and countertop with tea and coffee facilities. Got English breakfast tea, milkers and stuff, glasses. They always make sure you've got plenty of water. And you get a mini bar too, so this is filled up every other day with premium sort of soft drinks, pineapple juice and more water. So we're just waiting for our stock up. And yeah, another mirror. We've got some power sockets, English plugs along that. And Katie's side the bed, this side we've got the telephone, the remote and another plug and USB charging. More drawers, some nice artwork on the walls. It's very bright, spacious, the room, and very clean. And then we'll head out into the main event. So there's a bit of a twist and pull door. And here we go. Look at that view. Straight out onto the beach. So we've got 2 chairs and a table as a set. And then we've also got an additional table. So we did spot some other people bring their own little clothesline. So that's a good little top tip if you want to bring that. That'll make sure you can dry your clothes out. But it's so hot here. It's not going to take long for stuff to dry out. But yeah, look at that view. Fantastic, up from the 8th floor. See in the distance the beach and the water activities. And you also get a brilliant view of the aircraft. So we're quite close to Dubai International Airport. And me and Katie, we're plane lovers, so it's fantastic. All the constant A380s going overhead, but you do get those come in quite regularly to look at. So that's the balcony. So no loungers on these balconies, but we have got the chairs, which is good. And then heading back inside, I'll show you the sort of closed storage and bathroom. So the bathroom's behind this sort of glass partition there. You can see the top. We've got a 4-door wardrobe, so we've got rails in all of them. No shelving on, it's sort of open like that, apart from this section where you've got the digital safe, which is complimentary, and 2 drawers. The others are just sort of rails. The light doesn't work on this section, but the others do. Got a shelf at the top there. So there are coat hangers included. There's a little alcove here which we just sort of pop the stroller in. And then here's the bathroom. That's me, hello. So we've got a double sink with towels regularly stocked up, sort of hand towels, bath towels, that kind of thing. And there's Natural Zen hand soap. You've got a mirror, shaver plugs, towel hooks, and you've got a tissue dispenser too. Telephone, I never get my head around why there's always telephones in the bathroom. Comment below if you know. And then a large walk-in shower. So you've got a shelf to pop your bits on, and then there's the Natural Zen products. You've got conditioner and hair and body wash. So I've not actually brought any stuff for me this time, I'm just using the Natural Zen products. We've got a bin in here too. And there's one door, so you either have the bathroom door shut or the toilet door shut. And this is our toilet. So another bin, toilet, and a very, very powerful water spray for staying fresh. And there we have it. So that's our room. So it's a double with sea view, and very pleased with it. So it's a nice standard, clean, bright and airy, and they're quiet rooms as well. So I think the hotel is full, and we're not getting a lot of noise, so we're pleased with that. But yeah, lovely room. In this section of the video, I thought I'd show you some of the evening stuff at the hotel where you can hang out and grab a drink. So first up would be the lobby area. So there's plenty of seating, and people are just chilling out, playing cards, having a drink. And next up we got the Pearl, which is a nice little spot. They put the lights out, and there's table service for drinks. Come round with good service, and plenty of tables in here. Some nice music playing in the background. Then we walk through into the sports bar. There's no alcohol in here, but there is the drinks fountain, the soft drinks, and the snacks come out later once the buffet closes. And again, plenty of tables in here. You've got the 2 pool tables, sports on the screen if there's a game on. There's also the downstairs seating area. There's no sort of drink service down there, but it's a nice quieter place to chill. And you've also got the Terrace, which is very popular, just sort of at the side of the Pearl. And approaching that, this is where you'll find Spike, the outdoor bar. So to the side of the sports bar is where you'll find the evening entertainment venue. So you've got a bit of outdoor seating, a bit of indoor seating, and you've got the Spike bar, serving up all cocktails, wines, beers, soft drinks. And you see here we've got a bit of a show going on. So this is where you have the mini disco for the kids, normally about 8:30ish. And then they do bingo. We've seen an ABBA show tonight. There's a Grease show. So we found that most of the shows start at about 10 to 10 in the evening. And in the corner there's another bar. So this indoor section has got aircon. We're finding it's not too hot at night really. You could sit outside and be quite comfortable, but if you want to be a bit cooler, definitely recommend sitting inside. And plus this is the quieter bar we find. So you get some drinks. Yeah, plenty going on. Also in the evening, the Coral Poolside bar stays open. They pop all little lanterns on the tables. You can sit out here on the beachfront and have a drink. So you've got all these sort of high top tables, these tables down here, but then further along we've got sofas which are very comfy. You've got some fantastic views across the sea and beach. Here are the hotel's beautifully lit up in the evening too, with the fountain shining blue. You can see the alcove in the centre's lit up. It looks fantastic. I must say it's just really nice and safe to wander around. There's people walking across the beach, and there's good security at the hotel too. They're really present and they check people as they walk in through the sliding doors, so you've not got any old person walking in. And they're checking bands too, so yeah, very reassuring. So I'll show you all the food options now. So we'll begin with breakfast. It's from 7:30 till 10:30. The main buffet restaurant, Al Andulas. So we'll head inside and show you that. Morning. So all the 3 main meals are served in here. It's a very big restaurant, but at the moment, because the hotel is quite full, it just get quite busy. You never struggle to find a table, you just got to explore. But all the food is served in this sort of central area, and I'll show you some of the stations for breakfast. This buffet, I'm going to do my absolute best to show you everything, but it is quite busy now, so we'll just get stuck right in. So we've got the egg station. You can get yourself made to order omelettes here, pick your ingredients, and the chef will sizzle them up for you. But you've got vegetarian omelettes, fried eggs, French omelettes already made, ready to go. We've got a juice station, chocolate milk, watermelon juice, very nice. We've got their oatmeal in that serving pan, and then we've got tuna in oil, sun-dried tomato and olive oil, some cheese, and some fresh fruits on this station. And on the other side, see we've got cold meats. So we've got turkey ham, cold cooked chicken, cucumber, more cheese, and bits for salads, beef pastrami, beef salami, and dressings. Then in the corner now we've got vegetable spring rolls, sweet corn, sautéed corn, turkey bacon, beef sausages and baked beans. Got another omelette station because it's so busy. We've got two open, so you can get eggs both sides. We've got scrambled eggs with salmon, tomatoes, and regular scrambled eggs and boiled eggs. Different minutes as well, 5 minutes and 8 minutes, which is good. Then this side we've got turkey bacon, sautéed vegetables, beef sausages. So you're not going to find pork here, so you're not going to get pork bacon or pork sausages. Grilled chicken breast, prawn crackers, fried rice with vegetables. Sometimes what you find is stuff features from the evening menu into breakfast. And we've got pancakes, waffles, fried eggs, raisin pancakes, grilled chicken breast again, and sometimes we get chocolate pancakes, which is nice. Other side, French toast, turkey sandwich, more pancakes, waffles, cheese roll. Side more beef, turkey bacon, beef sausages, baked beans, more eggs. Over that side we've got some Nutella chocolate spread. And here what's quite unique, you can get curries for breakfast, which I quite enjoy. So you've got aloo bhaji, sambar, upa and paratha. Butchering the names there, but lime pickle and chutney. Got chicken barbecue bun, so little bao buns, dumplings, whatever they are, lamb macarik. So yeah, we're quite a big fan of just being able to have a curry for breakfast. And then we've got yogurts, all different flavours, cherry, pineapple, strawberry, mango and muesli, and some more fruit, all very fresh. We've got some jams. Then over this side we've got the cereal station, all different kinds with milk, again more Nutella spreads, hot milk and more cereal. And if we step over to this side we've got one of two bread stations, so you can get rolls, chocolate muffins, vanilla cake and pastries. And in the centre here we've got the juices on, help yourself, as well as the Coca-Cola machines, again help yourself there. And then there's two toast machines, they can get quite busy, but then more bread in the centre. So lunch is served in the main restaurant from 12:30 till 3 every day. So we'll head inside and we'll show you some of the food. So I'm going to try my very best to show you everything on the lunch menu, but it's extremely busy, lots of people, so we'll see how we get on. So we've got cold starters, sort of potato salads, Mexican salad, that kind of thing. More cold starters, salads and bits. And then we've got the salad bar. It's got all your bits to make up a salad, some dressings, We go further down, we've got the fruit station. Various fruits, bits and bobs. So again, it's just very busy, so I'm just trying to dodge the people. Got the pizza station. Fresh pizzas, salmon, vegetarian, margarita. And we've got French fries and chicken nuggets. Moving over, we've got some more pizza. Chicken samosas, sauteed vegetables, lasagna, seafood pasta, plain pasta and blue cheese pasta. Moving over to the wok section. So we've got cauliflower fritters, wok sauteed vegetables, fried rice and vegetables. You see the chefs making everything fresh in the background there. Black pepper fish, the noodle station, steamed rice, chicken noodles. And there's a roast of the day section. And today it's ribeye steak, looks very nice. Got some gravy, mashed potatoes, vegetables, eggplants and tomato. Then we move over to the curry section. This sort of whole area is curries. So we've got palak paneer, paratha, naan bread, prawn biryani, and we've got a fish pie, cheese roll. And then we've got the western station. We've got some fish fingers, lamb, potato wedges. And then we've got some more of the curry station. So we've got dal tadka, mango chutney, aloo gobi. It smells delicious. The beef curry, lime pickle, steamed rice. And we've got some grilled bits. And we've got some grilled bits. We've got lamb kofta, marinated chicken kebab, grilled beef sirloin steak. And then we've got chicken burgers, hot dogs, beef burger, freshly grilled up by the chef in the background, sauteed onions, there's toppings there. It's the meats that they grill. And then we've got some blue cheese pasta, seafood pasta. You see all the chefs in the middle on the stations cooking up everything fresh. We've got cheeses, blue cheese, cheddar, dried prunes, Edam, and then we've got the bread station. Just like with breakfast and dinner, you can pour your own drinks in the drink station in the centre. We've got a soup at lunch too. Today it's a creamy chicken, so that rotates every day. There's some more bread, and then we'll move over to the desserts. We've got a bit of a selection, banana gelatin, pineapple mousse, hazelnut praline, brownie. These little fancy cakes, strawberry panna cotta, coconut flan, pistachio raspberry cake. And then we've got the double ice cream station 2's up and running at lunchtime. So ice creams both sides, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mango, and toppings. And a few little extra bits. Got the Arab corner, sort of all toppings, sides, condiments. Lamb ossobuco, sauteed vegetables. And we've got marinated chicken kebab again. Go around, still in the Arab corner. Chicken kabsa, lamb stew, mixed vegetables. We see all the meat being sizzled up fresh. Then finally we just got this little corner that I missed, chicken and mushroom stew, tilapia and chicken fajitas. Now I don't know if the hotel is always this busy or it's just because it's May half term, but it could be possibly the busiest buffet I've ever been to at any hotel in the world really. It's you've got to get your elbows out. I mean the food's worth it, it's absolutely delicious. But yeah, it's exceptionally busy. Most of the lunches are like this. Dinner gets quieter the later you go. Breakfast tends to be quite steady too. You can also grab lunch at the Palm restaurant, which in the evening's the Italian, but at lunchtime becomes a lunch buffet, and it's a smaller selection of food, but arguably it's a bit more civilised and quieter than the main buffet. So we'll head inside and show you what they've got in there. It's a nice modern setting inside, fantastic aircon, you've got views of the beach, and it's just a load quieter. There's plenty of seats, plenty of space, far less cramped and congested than the main buffet. So I'll show you what's on offer at the snack bar then, what we've got. So we've got the pizza station, have a mushroom margarita vegetarian, plain pasta, we've got pasta bolognese, sea bass, sautéed vegetables, we've got dal curry, lasagna Florentine, we've got a beef curry with steamed rice. They're serving up burgers, so we've got the buns, hot dogs and burgers, toppings, sides, we've got chicken burger, hot dogs, turkey bacon, beef burgers and french fries, spring rolls and fish fingers too at the back. We've got gravy, grilled lamb steak, we've got a drink station in the corner, beers, soft drinks, coffees, water, and then we've got our desserts and fruit station. So in the corner, fruit cocktail, various fruits, and a selection of desserts. We've got cookies, almond cookies, and toppings for the ice cream station. We've got all the same flavours as the main restaurant. And over this side we've got our salad station. All your bits to make a salad, dressings, toppings, sides, etc, etc. And then we've got more salad bits, a Thai chicken salad, 7 bean salad, shrimp cocktail, and sandwiches and cheese, and nut station raisins, dates. On the other side we've got bread and butter, and we've also got soup, which is vegetable soup, different to the main restaurant's offering. We can see here just how much more quiet it is, and although the selection isn't as good, I'd much rather come here for the really good aircon and space and peacefulness here. It is table service here too for drinks, so when you pick a table and sit down, the waiter will come over, offer you beer, wine, soft drinks and stuff, and bring them over to your table. Although you can help yourself to soft drinks and beer, water and stuff from the machines. So your main evening buffet is served in the main restaurant, Al Andulas. It's from 6:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. So the menu rotates each night, so it's all different items available. And we've seen people dressing up in all manner of stuff. It does say no vest tops, no shorts, but there are people in shorts and there's never an issue. Let's head inside and show you some of the dinner food. They do table service for drinks, but you can also pop up and get your own, which is really, really good. You've got juices, you can get beer, water and the soft drinks, and there's two sides to the station, so it's good, so it's not congested. So we'll begin with some of the cold starters. It's got roasted turkey breast, Russian salad with tuna. I'm not going to read out every item, but just give you a flavour of what there is. Sort of really extensive food options, and we've just been really, really impressed with the food. Sort of both breakfast, lunch and dinner. So we've got a selection of fruits and your salads here, so you can make a really nice salad with dressings. And we've got a pizza section, sort of an array of pizzas, and french fries, fish fingers, always stuff for the kids, onion rings, sautéed vegetables and eggplant parmesan style. And right over there's always a selection of pastas too. We've got pasta carbonara, with tomato pasta and plain pasta with additions. And then tonight we've got a bit of a sort of Thai bit. So we've got some shrimp crackers, vegetable curry, all really, really delicious. Singapore noodles, Thai prawns cake, and a chicken veg stir fry. That's delicious tonight. There's a roast of the day section. Tonight it's roast beef. We've got vegetables, mashed potato, vegetable quiche. And there's always curries too, even at breakfast. So we've got a Rogan Josh lamb curry. The curries are fantastic. We've found that the naan breads are served at lunchtime, but not at dinner, bizarrely. Where you get samosas, spring rolls and poppadoms, grilled calamari, battered fried fish. There's more curries served in these pots, along with pickle tray, pickles, dal tactica, chana masala, chicken biryani, steamed rice. We've got lentil stew, codfish and tomato sauce, and sort of freshly grilled meats. Got some beef patties, lamb chops, and condiments. This way you can get some noodles as well, so they'll put those freshly in the fryer for you, or get them freshly cooked. A selection of breads. We've got the bread station with cheeses. There's also a soup station, and it sort of rotates. So tonight we've got tomato, beef and onion soup, along with breads to go with that. And then we move on to the desserts. So again, service from both sides, which is good. It helps make it run a bit more smoothly, but like I say, it can get very busy. So desserts are always quite nice. Cheesecakes, I've seen brownies, little chocolate cakes. And then we go over this side. We've got a double ice cream station. So under here, we've got self-scoop ice creams. Got a hot pudding, so a dates pudding. Very nice. And then some toppings for your ice cream, sprinkles, syrups. So this has been one of Oliver's favourite stations. Finally, nearly missed it out, we've got an Arab corner. So they have sort of local dishes. So we've tried a few of these, been absolutely delicious. Like a lamb stew, and again sort of sides, dressings and toppings to go with that. So yeah, very impressed with the food. It's been delicious every meal, and especially dinner is no exception. And we'll look at some of the speciality restaurants. So off the lobby you've got Spices, which is the Asian speciality restaurant, serving up dinner from 6:30 for the first sit-in and 8:15 for the second sit-in. So it's a bit of a buffet type restaurant. We haven't eaten here, but I'm going to try and pop inside and show you some of the food. So here's the setting inside Spices. So you see it's very much sort of buffet style. So we begin with this station. Bits for making a salad. Got some rolls and beef tataki. And this side, drink station. I'll head over here to the sushi. So we've got sort of pre-made sushi in little trays. Help yourself. And we'll move over to the main cooking station. See the chef cooking up live. So we've got some vegetables, some sweet and sour chicken. That looks fantastic. Beef curry, shrimp and vegetable tempura. Chicken satay, oh, it smells incredible. Noodles, chicken and shiitake. And beef teppanyaki, wow, that smells incredible. And chicken with pepper sauce, delicious. We'll move over to this station. So we've got ice creams with toppings. And then move over here, we've got some fruit and desserts. So we've got a selection of small desserts, pistachio burfi, passion fruit sago, and then some fruits there the gentleman's getting. And over here we've got some miso soup, toppings, and then we've got some dumplings, vegetable dumpling, very nice, all help yourself. So yeah, it looks fantastic. I say I've just wandered in here to get this footage. I'll have to try and book on, or at least tell Katie to, because it smells fantastic. So next speciality restaurant is the Palm, which in the sort of lunchtime hours becomes the snack bar. And then in the evenings, other than today, Thursday, is the Italian restaurant. So there's two seat-ins, 6:30 and 8:15. So it's all booked via the app, so you have to be fastest finger first to get your reservation. But again, this is a buffet style Italian restaurant, and try and get you some footage inside that on a different evening. If I haven't, we'll just skip to the next clip. If I have, you'll see what it looks like. The final speciality restaurant is the Moon, which is a Lebanese style restaurant serving sort of traditional dishes. So just like the others, there's two Sit-ins at 6:30, 8:15. So we've got the dinner menu there. So it's another buffet style. So again, booking via the app. See if I can show you some footage inside. So here's inside the restaurant, nice and modern. Lovely seating area. So it's a bit quieter now, so sort of towards the end of the seatings. But as we come into the right, we've got an ice cream station with toppings. We've got fruit and desserts and dates. So there's your selection of desserts. Lovely stuff. We've got a drink station just like the others, help yourself. And we'll move on to some of the food. So we've got cheese manakish, beef skewers, fish, shawarma, french fries, lamb chops, marinated chicken kebab. All looks and smells delicious. Shawarma, we've got some toppings and sides, condiment bits. With okra bilazit. Apologies for butchering the names, but chicken freak, beef moussaka, barbecue chicken wings. So yeah, some really delicious stuff, particularly with the meat options. We've got falafel, grilled halloumi cheese, all delicious. And yeah, it's fantastic. And there's a bit of a salad station this side. Everything you'd expect, and some sort of pre-made stuff. Shanklish cheese salad, look at that. And some more dishes over here: smoked salmon, vine leaves, Lebanese chicken salad, pepper hummus, and some cheese in the corner. And the opposite side, we've got a bread station and soups. What's the soup? We've got lentil. Very, very nice. Yeah, another one. We've got sort of limited evenings to book stuff onto, so we'll have to decide what we're doing, because they all look fantastic so far. And there we are. That's our touring guide to the Riu Dubai in the UAE. Hope you enjoyed the video. So we've definitely enjoyed our stay here. Food's fabulous. The facilities are lovely. I think the only couple of things that could be improved, just sort of space around the pool, and it's just a bit busy, but it's potentially just the time of year. But other than that, we've had a fabulous stay, and I've got to say the beach is definitely the best we've ever had on any of our holidays. So warm, safe, lovely sands. So yeah, it's been a fantastic stay. But thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. If it's been useful, drop us a little like on the video, because it does help our channel. And if you want to see more of this type of video, definitely subscribe. Got some other videos coming for our visit to SeaWorld in Abu Dhabi, Warner Brothers Studios in Abu Dhabi, and other bits around Dubai. So if you want some ideas for your holiday, or want to see more of Dubai in the UAE, drop us a subscribe too. But thank you so much for watching again, and we'll see you in the next video.